Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Endlich sind wir drin. So, was ist das Erste, was wir machen werden? Genau, alles durchsuchen. Okay, der steht da. Zack. Zack.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, alright. Große Pillendose in einem Safe. Interessant.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Könnte auch anders laufen. Ich sag's ja nur.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Naja, so viel muss ich jetzt nicht über die Olle wissen. Ja, auf jeden Fall, glaube ich, werde ich jetzt in den nächsten Gesprächen mein Geblubber ein bisschen runterschrauben, damit die Atmosphäre nicht so kaputt geht. Dazwischen quatsche ich euch tot. Angefangen jetzt. Na? Gefällt euch, wa? Oh Gott, der war flach. Da ist Crane, aber erstmal alles durchsuchen. Okay, hier nicht. Ah, da. Geh ins Krankenhaus. Also bei einer Epidemie müsste eigentlich der Staat dafür aufkommen. Und nicht die einzelnen Personen, damit so etwas hier überhaupt gar nicht eintritt. Und es ist sowieso irgendwie ein bisschen schwachsinnig, dass die Regierung sagt, oh, wir verheimlichen das mal lieber und lassen die Bürger abnippeln. Mitten in einem Krieg. Müsste sich die Regierung dann nicht eigentlich dafür einsetzen, damit sie gesunde Bürger hat, die Steuern zahlen können, damit man mehr Waffen und Panzer oder sogar Soldaten hat? Hä? Also, wenn das eine Regierung macht, sind das dämliche Köpfe.
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort, liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor.
Gut, dass ich das nicht sehen muss.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Au!
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must
Apropos
have
Blut.
punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Aha.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Und die sieht das nicht. Dass da Beißer rauskommen.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Ja. Ich bin kein Arzt. Was weiß ich. Und Erste Hilfe macht man halt mal ein bisschen Brustmassage.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Geht's dir noch gut? Ich habe alles
Neither have
gemacht.
I, but the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Das war keine gute Entscheidung. Würde ich jetzt mal so sagen.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then.
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Tja, und beim nächsten Mal reiße ich dir die Kehle raus. Es können neue Bürger getötet. Nein. Mit Sicherheit nicht. Gib mir das.
It's locked.
Bestimmt kann ich die Truhen öffnen, wenn ich die dazugehörigen Leute töte. Da bin ich mal gespannt. Was denn jetzt? Was? Du auch. Alter, hör auf mit deiner Scheißfackel. Selber schuld. So, hier habe ich alles durchsucht, ne? Ja. Hier sind doch bestimmt noch mehr. Weißen wir den? Haha. Hier wird nicht geschossen. Ey. Und das sieht keiner. Nicht immer. Au! Alter, du gehst mir gerade richtig auf den Piss, ne? So. Hast du davon. Jeder andere wäre weggelaufen. Die Tür wurde aufgeschlossen. Womit? Ich habe keinen Schlüssel. Wo ist denn dem seine Hütte? Hä, der ist am Krankenhaus. Hä? Finde einen Weg in Darius Petrescus Haus. Ja, aber das ist ein Krankenhaus.
Its effectiveness has been proven.
Ja, ja, okay, den Weg. Nach rechts, links.
By many. Even the flu is no match for the swan.
So, geradeaus. Links. Ja, sorry, ich bin neu hier in der Stadt. Ich kenne mich noch nicht so aus. Ich muss noch Google Maps nehmen. Ist gerade nicht so viel los. Aber wenigstens, muss ich mal sagen, hat Dontnod eine gute Erklärung, warum hier nicht so viele NPCs rumlaufen. Wegen der Epidemie. Sehr gut geregelt. Einfach nur geradeaus. Okay, gut.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Ja, ne? So, können wir irgendwas Geiles herstellen? Das zum Beispiel. Fehlt mir eins. Boah. Nee, 3. Lesen. Fangen wir hier an. So. Ja, Erschöpfung. Erschöpfung haben irgendwie die meisten. Dabei sollten die eigentlich nur mal pennen gehen. Blutvergiftung. Machen wir das auch mal. Das auch mal. So, haben wir eigentlich genug jetzt, oder? Ja, man kann eigentlich nie genug haben, aber wie gesagt, daran leiden die meisten. So, ein bisschen leveln. Der bisher war bisher eigentlich immer gut. So. Dann natürlich das. Und natürlich das. So. Was? Okay. Ja, hier konnte ich ja keinen heilen. Stabil. Dass sie immer schreiben müssen, deine Taten haben Folgen und bla bla bla. Es hat doch keine Folgen, dass... Okay, er hat es eigentlich schon, weil ich habe die am Leben gelassen. Oh, ich bin so gespannt beim nächsten Durchspielen, wenn ich alle abschlachte. 2400 DP. Boah, könnte ich da Zeug reinballern. Mann, 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 Mann. Gesund. Yeah. Blutarmut. Ja, gut, da haben wir ein Mittel für. Kopfschmerzen, da haben wir kein Mittel für. Okay. Ach, das sind die Dogs. Der Anfangsbezirk. Stütze? Moment, das ist doch der Priester. Der im Krankenhaus ist. Und hier war ich ja noch nicht. Was geht denn jetzt ab? Ja, das ist ja nett. Weißt du, bei mir kommen sie direkt zu 3-4 Mann auf mich drauf. Aber bei denen machen sie One-on-One. Echt nett. What? Hier wird keiner getötet. Außer ihr. Wow. Das war Glück. Au. Du gehst mir am meisten um den Sack. Ey. Oh oh. Sieht aus wie Senfgas, ist aber Knoblauch. Alter. Auch immer schön, wie die warten. Gib mir dein Blut. Guck mal, der steht direkt neben mir. Aua. Aua. Wieso greifen die mich eigentlich an? Ich brauch Blut. So, jetzt knabber ich dich mal an. Haha. Nein. Ah, ey! Selber schuld. Ich brenne. Dein Ernst jetzt? Sie haben nichts fallen lassen? Boah. Wow. Na gut. Oh, ich liebe das Feeling. Ja, nur noch geradeaus. Ach so, nee, da war ich ja schon. Da war ja dieser 18er Skull. Erstmal hier rumgucken, weil Heilung. Der ist gesund. Der auch. Der auch. Der auch. Unbekannt. Hä? Okay. Der ist auch gesund. Der auch. Die auch. Der auch. Was ist los hier? Alle gesund? Das freut mich. Ja, ja. Ah, wir haben wieder was zum Beobachten. Aber wo ist der Platz? Wo ist er?
I cannot enter.
Hä?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Ja, bei ihm haben wir ja schon alles.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Genau.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Gut. Bei ihr hatten wir auch alles, ja.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Unbekannt. Achso, das ist ja der, wo sie ist. Ah, was war denn da? Und da, da auch? Was habt ihr alle zu verbergen? Da ist der Punkt. Okay, wo geht der hin?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Ja.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs
Ich check das noch nicht. Gesund? Ah nee, der war ja. Stimmt.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed,
Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Hey, ich bin auch nachtaktiv.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Indem ich das
Consider yourself
mache.
lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Ja,
I'll
warte ab.
leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Ich sag nur beim nächsten Mal. Bist du dran? Oh.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Sehr langes, intensives Gespräch. Ich dachte, die hört nie auf zu labern. Himmel, Herrgott. Und ja, ich muss ja alles fragen. Nachher verpasse ich irgendwas und dann bin ich am Arsch. Aber das ist interessant, dass Dontnod so eine eigene Vampirgruppe aufbaut. XOne und so weiter. Finde ich cool. Nicht einfach den Vampirmythos genommen hat und einfach Standarddinger rausgehauen. Wow. Ausdauerserum. Kann ich noch irgendwas machen hier? Nein, Kaliumpermangat fehlt. Kann ich hier bitte, 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 bitte. Yes! Jetzt gibt's aufs Maul. Kaboom! Okay, weiteres kann ich nicht machen, ne? Ne. Guten Griffes, 3 Stück. Klingt cool.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Ja, dann quatschen wir mal mit dem, ne? Ja, ich habe noch zu wenig Punkte. Macht er das automatisch? Ich habe zwar zu wenig, aber wir gucken trotzdem mal. Kostet bestimmt Taui. Ja, wow. Sogar 1300. Okay, ich will den Biss irgendwie. 10 Punkte. 10. Oh. Yo. Alter Schwede, wenn ich die alle aussaugen würde, ey, ich könnte alles auf Maximum ballern. Ich würde so voll easy peasy durchs Spiel ballern. Ja, das sagt er doch zu wenig. Jo, das geht aber. Und das. Das nicht mehr. Aber das noch. Hätte ich die Crane jetzt ausgesorgt, hätte ich voll was Fettes machen können.
Submit to your hunger or resist it. But remember, mortals are now your prey. It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.